Hey, what's going on YouTube and Facebook? How are you, fellow network marketers, affiliates? Thank you so much for being here. My name is Justin Temple. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notifications. I'm someone who actually started network marketing at 15 years old, dropped out of high school at 16 years old. Oh, my video is going on my Facebook. Let me stop that. Okay. So I actually started network marketing in Empower Network at 15 years old, and I dropped out of high school at 16 years old to do home-based business. And then I became a top 200 recruiter in that company. And then the company went out of business, which is fine. But then I left the industry and I went from guru business model to guru business model. And I ended up doing very well. I had a $300 per day e-com store. And what happened is in 2020, in the shipping crisis, I decided to go back to digital products rather than physical products. Okay. So then after that, I was able to create multiple streams of income and become a top 6 MLM recruiter in a program and be able to create multiple streams of income. Okay. So now I actually own, excuse me, I actually own my own 2 programs. So that's my story real quick in about a minute. And so real quick, I wanted to talk about something that's very important, and it's actually the biggest issue in the world, which is mental health. And hey, what's up, Aaron Prince? How you doing, brother? And mental health has a lot to do with mindset. And so we're going to talk about something that people struggle with a lot. And this is something that happened to me this morning. So it's not something I struggle with, but it's something that happened to me this morning that I understand a lot of your pains. And I want to express something to you real quick. So I woke up at 4:30 I woke up at like 4:20 this morning. Remember yesterday I told you I wake up every day at like 4:30, and it sucks because I just want to go back to bed. Okay. But why do I always wake up so early? Well, the reason why is because mental trauma. I know that when I make my videos and stuff, I'm like, I'm the greatest, I'm the best sponsor. Like, I have a lot of confidence, right? Because I have a lot of wisdom and knowledge. But like, we're all humans as well. So the reason, like, I don't really sleep. I really don't sleep that much. I nap. Okay, I'll nap once and then like sleep at night. But I only sleep for like 3-4 hours when I go to bed. I don't really sleep that much. Why? Because I have mental trauma. Because every time I go to sleep, my brain doesn't want to dream, because every time I dream about my ex relationship. And it just like, do you want to know how I woke up today? I woke up punching the air because I dreamt of me punching my ex's mom. Like, that's like, sometimes I wake up like in mental trauma. And I know some, like, you know how when your girlfriend's like, you cheated on me, and you're like, no, I didn't. And she's like, in my dreams, right? Like, the mental state of people is very important. Okay, very important. Especially in a relationship, like there's 2 of you, like there's 2 brains to manage. It's really hard. So the mental state of your business as being an entrepreneur is very important. So I have this ex relationship mental trauma that literally prevents me from wanting to sleep, because I'll go into a dream state and start freaking out in my dreams, right? I woke up to me punching my girlfriend's ex in my dream, or my girlfriend's mom, or my ex-girlfriend's mom in my dream. That's how I woke up. I'm like, shit, I'm awake, right? So I'm not like this perfect person. I'm not the Temple of Solomon itself. I'm a human being just like you. I'm 29. Life fucking sucks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so there's, the mental state is very important. So, okay, I'm giving you an example that I'm just like you. I'm no different than you, and I understand some commonalities that people have when it comes to their mental state. Okay, and so how do you deal with it, right? How do you deal with it? So I'm giving you an example of the trauma, and now I'm going to show you how I deal with it. Okay, because I can't just talk about ideas. Well, I don't like to talk about ideas unless I live it / experience it / have wisdom on it, right? I'm not just going to talk about, oh, mental health when I am like perfectly mentally healthy. Like everyone's got something going on. So with me, it's hard for me to sleep because of past relationship trauma, right? So that makes me not want to sleep as much. So how do I deal with that? Well, the way that I deal with it is I work more on my business. So normally I would wake up at like 9, 10, right? But now I wake up at like 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning every day. I have an extra 6 hours every day because I don't sleep that much. So that's why I make so much content. That's why I'm live all the time, because I don't sleep. I don't go out. I don't do nothing. I work. I do business. Okay, so now I did business before and after. So, but I want you guys to understand that no one's perfect, and you don't have to be perfect to build your business or get somewhere in life. And everyone's dealing with stuff. I'm probably dealing with a lot less than everyone else. So thank you, God. I'm grateful for my position, but we're all human too. And so so another thing about this is when you have experiences in your life, be an empath and live the life of an empath. Because if you live the life of an empath, you're going to absorb your experiences and you're going to remember them, and you're going to understand when other people go through the same experience. Okay. And also living as an empath helps you learn from other people's lives so that you don't have to live their mistakes. Okay. So like because I live empathically, I look at everyone else and I'm like, oh, you guys fuck up your life with all these women. I'm not going to go out at all. Right. So like I'm avoiding all the things that everyone else ruins their life with. I see the traumas. I see what people do and how people get hurt and how people ruin their lives, right? And so when you go through traumas or experiences in your life, or even good experiences, or where even experiences, like it doesn't matter, all experiences, good, bad, whether you help people, whether someone helps you, you want to make sure that you live a life of an empath, because you're going to be able to feel more. And so dealing with mental trauma or your issues, how do you get over that? Well, the reason that I wake up at 4:30 in the morning and do a live rather than wake up at 4:30 in the morning and smoke weed is because there's something greater than myself. Okay, so when you understand greater than yourself, you're not important. So it doesn't matter what I'm going through. You guys don't fucking care. You guys just want me to help you, right? So it doesn't matter what you're going through. Just work on what you should. It's the most important part. Okay, so regardless of how you feel, do what you're supposed to, right? And I'm being really honest and transparent about like a past trauma from an ex relationship, like that literally I have nightmares about every day. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to sleep anymore. I literally don't want to sleep because of that. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take probably until I get another girlfriend to get rid of that, right? So I deal with traumas as well, but I get over it and I work on my business and I focus on my dream. And when you understand that you have something greater than yourself to accomplish, that's where you get over your traumas, and you use your traumas and your mental states to go from a snake to a dragon and ascend the kundalini and blossom into the 144,000th petal flower. So being able to master your mental state is very important. And mental health is something that is very, very, mental health is the biggest issue in the world right now, because everyone thinks that they are entitled or that they can get away with stuff, or like the law don't matter no more, or like that they can lie about stuff and it's okay. Like they're like, people really have a big mental thing going on in the world right now. So another big thing about dealing with mental health and stuff is staying away from other people. That's another big thing. Like, do you think I'm hanging out with all these women that they're going to have more traumas and more problems? No. Do you think I'm hanging out with a bunch of losers that are going to bring their problems onto me too? No. Right? So another big issue with people having mental issues and mental problems and dealing with all this stuff in their head that prevents them from making videos and doing their business, has a lot to do with the people that you're around. Okay? And so some people are like, well, I got to be around somebody. I can't be alone. Yeah, you can. See, that's the problem. That's why you're mentally insane, is because you can't be alone. Right? So be alone. Okay? Just be alone. You can be alone. Like, if you have a relationship, you don't have to talk. Like, you don't always have to you don't always have to interact with somebody. You can not interact with your partner for like 3 hours. It's fine. Right? So you don't have to be around people. Now, if you're in a relationship and have a family, it's a little different, right? You obviously got to deal with that now and be in that and be a good person, right? There's different levels, different stages of it, different applications for different people. Okay. But when you go through mental stuff, understand that other people go through that too, and no one's perfect, and that's something of a commonality that you can relate with people and that you can actually help people overcome. So the problems that you feel, the things that you might have going on, you can help other people with that. Okay? Or help or learn how to help yourself and then teach others what you learned. Okay? So like, what if you're like, oh, I learned that, working out, and then you get and then you're inspiring people to work out, right? Or like, what if your sponsor went into the witness protection program and burned you, and you're like, I'm never doing MLM again. I'm doing high ticket, and now you're making $20,000 a month from like 4 sales a month, right? So, like mental, like traumas and pain is very important for the acceleration of your path. And so last night I talked a lot about light and how to vibrate faster and how to pull the future towards you. Okay? And so being able to accelerate yourself and do what you need to do normally, regardless of how you feel, keeps your future coming towards you. Okay? So yeah, I just wanted to explain something real quick. I'm not going to go too much more into it. That's about it. So just want to let you guys know that even though you may not be perfect, I'm not perfect. Okay, we all deal with like things going on in our head. We all deal with past experiences and things that are going on in our hearts or our minds, and it's like becoming someone great is not someone that gets rid of that. I want you to really understand something. Being great and successful and a good mom, a good dad, right? Being a great person, right? Being a great sister, a great brother, being a great person. It's, what was I saying? It's really about it's really mental state. I forget what I was saying. I lost my track. Being a great person is about not letting your mind dictate your actions. Okay, so looking at what's going on in your mind and understanding that other people go through that and that you need to conquer that. is very important. Okay. What I was saying is there's no ultimate golden realm. Okay, let me write down golden realm. There's no golden realm. Like, you're never, ever, ever, like, no successful person, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, anybody. There's no one that reaches this level of like, I have no mental problems. I don't think about anything other than what I love. Like, everyone's always got some negative bombardment through their past experiences and stuff. And so I want you to understand that no one ever reaches this golden realm where like all negativity is banished from their brain. Every great person is constantly dealing with a massive amount of stress. Like Elon, Trump, Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, just all the people that run everything and do great and make a lot of money. Okay, Dean Grazios, right? Russell Brunson. They're dealing every day. They are dealing with a massive amount of mental shit every day, and they got relationships, and they got a more successful business than you and I, and they're running ClickFunnels, right? It's like these people have so much stress. Not only do they have their own health, they're getting older, but they got a family, a wife, they got their business, they got their family, getting older, right? So you have to understand that being successful is not being in bliss. Being successful is not absolving and removing pain. Being successful is actually feeling the pain and letting it exist so much that you're so tired of it and you don't want it to be there anymore. Okay, that's what real mental transformation is. Okay, that's what real mental transformation is. So when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, when you're sick and tired of not being able to afford groceries or whatever you want for your kids or whatever, like when you get sick and tired of not being able to spend time with your family, is when things really transform. Okay, so no one ever is in a perfect like, it's impossible. Okay, that was Jesus. Like, there's only one that was able to do that apparently. So for us normal people, we're always dealing with the left and the right brain. We're always dealing with the evil and the darkness, or the light and darkness, right? We're always dealing with left, right. We're always dealing with past and future, right? That's why we got to balance in the middle. Okay, so mental state is very important, especially because it's become such a big issue, and people's diets aren't that great. The 2020 jab, just a lot of stuff going on and about entitlement and people thinking they can get away with stuff. Like people are literally like rioting ICE. It's like it's just like that. Like, this is how mentally sick people are. They are like, people are fighting for criminals. And it's an MLM too. You guys will literally fight for scammers that scam your ass and then go scam other people to scam more people into an MLM. Like if you go look out into the streets, people are literally rioting ICE and standing up for murderers and traffickers. And I'm not even saying the worst of it. You guys will join an MLM and stand up for scammers and criminals and market those scams. This is why I see everyone as the same. I see everyone is like this pool of 2020. You know what I'm saying? The 2020 world. I'm like, if you're vaccinated, you're in the 2020. I don't care, right? I want unvaccinated business people, right? Anyways, just messing around a little bit. But the mental state of people is very important. And if you can't master your mental, you can't do anything in business really. Okay. And I don't really care about mindset. I don't like talking about mindset a lot, because here's why I don't like talking about mindset a lot. The reason I don't like talking about mindset a lot is because a lot of people just choose to waste their life. It's not like people need to get better. No, you're already good enough. You already make enough money. You already have enough time to build your business. You already have everything you need to build your business. It's not like you need more. You just need to choose differently. So it's not like you need to like grow another brain and learn everything in the world and read books in order to go start marketing. It's like, so there's a reason why I don't teach mindset a lot. And another reason why I don't teach mindset is because when I was in the first company that I joined, it was all neuro-linguistic programming. It was like every time you listen to a video in that program, it was like your brain's getting massaged. Like, pull out your credit card and buy, go all in, buy right now. Like, that's the first program I was in. It was just neuro-linguistic program. Like, it was amazing. It was the greatest thing we've all seen. But my experience with it in the beginning was that, okay, neuro-linguistic programming is to get people to buy. It's to create the buying behavior in our industry. Okay, it can be used in psychology to improve relationships or stop bad habits or, a lot of other things. But in our industry, we use neuro-linguistic programming to sell. So when I joined my first company, I never had to join it. My dad put me in it. So I never had to do the whole, do I really want to do this? Is this a scam? My dad just put me in network marketing. It's like, I don't even have time to wonder if it's a scam or not. Right? So when I got into network marketing for the first time, I did not experience being sponsored. This is the most important. Why am I one of the best sponsors ever? Because in the first program I joined, I didn't join it. I was put in it by my dad at 15, which is fine. And then I never experienced being sponsored. Does that make sense? I never experienced like watching the video, calling my sponsor, asking questions, being closed. I never experienced the joining process and getting over the buying objections myself. So when I first got into network marketing, I got right into, or I was supposed to start doing like how to market, right? So I didn't need the neuro-linguistic programming, hypnotic stuff. But that's all I listened to. So in my opinion, I would rather teach you the how to, because the mental the mental stuff is something that you guys can do on your own, and I'm not in control of your life, but I can help you be in control of your skills. So it's more in control of me to be able to help you with the how to. And then also, if you're already in and you're already ready to take action, you don't need all these audios and all these mindset stuff. You just need to work on your business every day. That's all you got to do. So I'm actually not a huge mindset person. Like, the mindset training for me is like, are you a loser? Are you happy? You're not good enough. Do more videos. You don't know how? Call me. Right? It's like, how much mental training do you need? You're not good enough. Do more. Do what you know you're supposed to do, but not doing. Right? Get out of your comfort zone. So, but then we can be nice and go into this whole personal development realm of mindset and sell you mindset. It's like, the reason I don't talk about mindset that much is because mindset is all used to keep you buying the auto ship in an MLM that doesn't teach you how to make money. That's how mindset has been used in MLM for the last 50 years. Is we're not going to teach you how to market. We're going to sell you stuff that keeps you mentally in the company. Not physically in the company, but just mentally. Like buying. Like your credit card's mentally in the company still. On file. And we're charging it every month. You know, does that make sense? Like if you have if you have a mindset training and stuff, that's great. I love personal development. It's where I started. Okay, I am who I am because I listen to audios every day, multiple times a day. So I'm all for it. But the reality is that the way it's been used, literally 100% of the time, other than a speck of dust, is that mindset's been used to manipulate people to stay in a company rather than helping them actually get the results. So that's why I look at it and I'm like, I'd rather just do the opposite. I'd rather just not do that. I'd rather not tell you guys that you need to like be happy and fulfilled and make a vision board to be successful so that you do it even when you feel like shit. Right? Why tell people to stay positive? Why not tell people you're not going to be positive every day? You serious? What? Wait, you must not be human, because if you're positive every day, you must not have any emotions other than positivity. It must mean must not be human. So no one's going to be positive every day. No one's going to have a great day every day. But guess what? You still have to do your business every day, right? Like when you have a kid, right? You still got to take care of that kid every day. I guess nowadays, there's always ways you don't have to. Bad people will be bad people, but when you have a kid, you take care of your kid, right? So why would you not take care of your business? Right? When you're like, so like, do you just like hope your kid like is mentally okay all the time? Are you like, stay positive, Sonny? No, that's not how you teach your kids. The way you teach your kids is you tell them how to deal with the darkness. You make the darkness conscious. That's how you create enlightenment, right? So when you have kids, you help them, you teach them, right? In MLM, it doesn't seem like anyone teaches anybody. So that's why I don't teach mindset. Okay, if you need mindset, you're weak as fuck. How do you live every day poor and not try to build a business? How do you see prices going up every second and not try to do better? That's your problem. Like that's not nothing. No book will help you. No audio will help you. No mentor will help you. Like that's your fucking problem. Okay. So this is why I don't really care about talking about mindset, because one, no one cares about your fucking mind. No one cares. No one cares. Okay. That's the first thing, is no one cares about you. No one cares about how you feel. No one gives a fuck. That's just it, period. That's the first law. And now the second rule, or the second reason I don't really focus on mindset, is because a lot of people are already doing marketing, but they're just not doing it right. So is mindset really the thing we need to focus on, or is skill set the thing we need to focus on? Right? A lot of you guys are making videos, posting on Facebook, messaging some people on Facebook, have an email list, buying some ads when you join a program. A lot of you guys are trying. You guys don't need more mindset. You need how to do it. You need how to make your bridge video. You need how to actually put 100 emails in your autoresponder very quickly. You need how to actually rank videos. You need how to get leads for your program. Not, well, think positive. Make a vision board. It's not what you need, right? So that's why I don't teach mindset so much. That's why I focus on very, very advanced how-to teaching principles and show you my wisdom. And another thing is, like, when you have the skills and the mindset, it's like, why the fuck does the mindset matter? Like, it doesn't matter what I feel like. It doesn't matter what's going on. I do the skills. So it's like when you have mindset and skill set, you're like, I don't even need mindset. I just need to do it every day. Just stop doing crack and do your business every day. You win. Right? So it's hey JJ, I see your comments. JJ says this is very much needed. Appreciate you, brother. And he says your dad did a huge favor when he got me into my first program, right? And then he says there is absolutely none in this entire industry who will help you as much as Justin Temple will, period. No BS, just the straight truth. Thank you so much, JJ. I appreciate you, brother. And JJ is ranking on Google. JJ is doing great with his SEO and his videos. And, excuse me, and in a few days, we're going to level up his business to be ready for solo ads. So I'm going to teach him how to convert solo ads, okay? And so that's what we're going to do next, is he's going to be able to collect phone numbers, be able to collect 50% opt-in rates, and be able to take more control of his business by calling people if he wants to. You don't have to, right? But JJ is someone that I coach and that we're working hard every day. And so like for example, here's another mental thing, right? Like, people have a job or they have their things that they do every day, or a spouse that keeps them busy or whatever. And then when they get to their business, like, you might not want to do all the things that you want to do in your business that day, or half of it or something, which is something that I feel a lot too. But making sure that you actually follow through with everything every day, being consistent is important. And so JJ does great at being consistent every day, making sure that he does videos, he does SEO, he does Facebook, and he's working on his list. So everything he does is fantastic. And I'd recommend go checking out JJ and his channel, his Facebook, and his videos. Okay. But anyways, I just want to talk a little bit about mental health. And there's something more about this too. My stomach's hurting. I'm really feeling the fast right now. Oof. I got a long way till I eat. It's only 5:30 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. I got 8 hours until I get to eat, right? Because I got to fast, right? A lot of like a lot of people, right? Their mental state is that they want to go eat. Well, I'm literally like, ooh, ow, I feel the fasting, right? So an average person in my situation would go eat. But me, I'm like, no, I got 8 hours until I get to eat because I need to fast, right? I need to work on my business more than I put food in my mouth. Okay. Now, I talked a lot about yesterday about eating. Mental health has a lot to do with what you eat, because what you put in your gut, okay, mindset, like the ultimate mindset lesson was yesterday, the 4 brains and the 2 batteries. Okay, you got 4 brains. You got this brain, you got your stomach, you got your heart, and you got your reproductive. Those are 4 brains. Okay. So when you eat and you feel bad, right? You don't want to do anything. So your stomach and how you feel and what you eat has a lot to do with mental health. Okay. A lot of people that are crazy or, are lunatic, or normal people that go lunatic, are people that really eat a lot of sugar. They eat a lot of sugar and a lot of unhealthy stuff. Okay. So it's actually very true. Okay. Along with a lot of other things. But controlling your what you eat will help you with your mental state dramatically. Okay. Now, once you master this stuff, now I don't know if I've mastered it. I don't know. I'm pretty good at it. But once you've mastered this stuff, your mental state, like at first your mind is all about you, right? It's all about you. Like it's like trying to protect you, right? And stuff like that. But when you master your mental state, your mind doesn't know what to do because it's not about you anymore. So now your mind starts to find other things to make your life about. And then your mind locks onto your passion. And then you start helping people more, or whatever you do. Like if you're a workout coach, a fitness coach, you'll do that more, right? So when you master your mindset and you get away from a lot of bad food, a lot of bad people, just the negative environments and things. When you master your mindset, you're really going to be a lot about other people, because your mind doesn't know what to do. Okay? When you're perfectly okay, your mind doesn't know what to do other than like pray or think about other people and how to help other people. Unless you're an evil person, then you're going to think about how to collect all the resources and dominate the world and never help anybody. But the average person, especially us in network marketing, when you master your mind, it's like not letting a kid play video games or have screen time. It's like, what's the kid going to do? He's going to go do good stuff, right? That's what mastering your mindset is. So when you don't worry about being a hero, don't worry about being a great person, don't worry about what anyone thinks of you or anything like that. Like Mark Dayton said today. Appreciate you, brother. Good video. So go watch Mark Dayton's videos. Okay, so you're always going to be able to control your mind, and when you do, you're going to be focused more on other people. And your mind is connected to consciousnesses that are more than your own. So really, you end up connecting to the internet of things, or I don't like to say the internet of things because that's what is the physical. It's more like the spiritual of things. So you really end up becoming more in your crown chakra than in your third chakra, your stomach, right? When you're not eating all the time, when you're not wasting your life eating and pooping all the time, right? Your mind don't know what to do now. Now it's going to be focused on how to make your life better and how to make other people's lives better. So it creates this, it's like you don't have to be great. You just have to stop all of the things that are making you less than, and you'll automatically just rise up because you are light. You are a great anointed being created by divine. And it is the darkness that keeps us down. But naturally, we all rise. We all rise naturally. We all learn naturally. Like, I guess that may not always be the case. Sometimes great wisdom is bestowed upon us. But like, for example, when farmers are trying to farm over generations, they learn, they get better. They maybe they don't do everything as advanced as that society, but they learn in their own practices and they try to get better on themselves. So everyone's always trying to do better. Once you get out of your mental suffrage, okay? So, for example, here's a great example. When I didn't have my relationship anymore, I spent 4 months doing nothing. I spent 4 months smoking 2 pounds of weed and playing video games. That's it. I had like pounds. I had big old the biggest Ziploc bags, 2 of them full, and I had another trash bag full. I was like, I'm not doing anything. And so I've gotten to points in my life where I'm like, I ain't doing shit. But guess what? It created a lack of fulfillment, and it created a point in my life where I had to create success again. I couldn't just slack. And so now then I had to focus more on other people, right? So I was like, oh, I'm so depressed. Oh, I'm just going to be for myself, right? But then when that stopped, I had to be for others. You're either for yourself or for others. You're either in servitude to yourself or servitude to others. That is the difference between light and darkness. Okay. Hey, Ari, appreciate you, brother. Ari says 1,000%. And then Ari says, if it makes you feel better, I once tried to manifest an ex back. I love that, brother. I think I've been there too. Although I didn't really want her back. I was just thinking. But anyways, that's a good one. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for being open and transparent. That's a very raw and honest thing to say. So we appreciate you, brother. Thanks for saying that. And we're all men. We all feel. And men mental health. This whole time I've been kind of thinking about just more like women mental health. Guys, men's mental health is more important. It's like, because we're the ones that build everything. So if we're the ones that are insane, the world's going to go insane too, right? So anyways, appreciate you being honest, brother. That's a very transparent thing to say, and we love you. Zenzo says, how much you're making a month? Well, if I say that, I don't really care what people know, but it changes. It goes up, and I'm actually not legally supposed to tell you what I make. I'm actually legally not allowed to tell you what I make. Does that make sense? And another thing is, I don't like to tell people what I make because I don't want people to join me because they want to make I don't want people to join me because I make money. I want people to join me because you want to learn how to make money. So even though I own 2 programs, I'm a top affiliate, I'm a top MLM recruiter. I rank all over the place for all keywords and content and companies. I don't even show income proof in my funnels or my videos because I don't want people to join me based off of them being overhyped. So I appreciate you asking me how much you're making a month, but I never show income proof. Okay, I never do. I get testimonials from people that I work with, and then that's what I use. And then he's saying, rage. I didn't even raise my voice at all about that. So this guy's a retarded person. Anyways, Kayam says, sup, what's up, brother? How you doing? Sup. And then Everett says, I literally just sent you this. I literally just sent this to myself this morning, getting in the car. I was complaining about taking my kids somewhere tonight, and then I thought, here to serve, especially my family. Exactly. That's a real man. That's a real man, Edward. I'm proud of you. Your family's proud of you. We're all proud of you. That's exactly what life is like. That's exactly what life. You don't wanna. We all want to just go on the couch, smoke weed, eat Cheetos, and watch Netflix. That's what we all wanna, right? But we gotta serve. So I want everyone to look at Edward McKinney right here, and I want you to really understand that Edward McKinney is a real man, a real entrepreneur, a real light warrior, someone by God. Okay, and I don't know if you believe or anything, but you're an amazing man, brother. I appreciate you. So understand that it's not always about being in a golden realm of I love to do everything all the time. It's not really about that. It's about understanding when those feelings come up, how do you manage them? And serving your family is the best thing that Edward could always do, right? So thank you, Edward, for serving your family. That is the greatest thing that you could do, because one day your family will meet my family, and they'll never know that we met today or on the online before, but one day our great grandchildren will meet each other somewhere along the line, and they will do greatness together, or they'll take over the world together. Right? So taking care of your family and your people is always the most important. Oh, range. I'm sorry, I misread that. My apologies. I thought you said rage. I mean range of money, like 10 to 15K or more, etc. Okay, so he wants a range. I thought he said rage, so I apologize. I read that wrong. He says range. It doesn't matter. Okay, doesn't matter. Like, so I don't really care to tell anyone either, and so I never even put income proof in my funnels. There's like one funnel that I got income proof in. It's the first one I built. Okay. Once I mastered marketing, I don't need to show income proof. Okay. So this, anyways, mental health is very important, especially for men. No one likes to talk about men's health, but men are the ones that build everything and do everything, and we're the only ones that really decide anything. So if men's health is bad, then the world's probably going to end up getting pretty bad. Okay, so when you see guys or just men, just don't write them off so quick just because they're a man. I know we need to be strong, but when it comes to like mental health and shit, like encourage men to be strong, but also don't immediately look at a man and be like, you better be making 6 figures a year and have a Bugatti or else you're not worth it. Right? That's what a lot of the male world has become, is like, if you don't have a Bugatti, you're not fucking worth anything. And that's not true. Okay, that's just not true. Okay? You don't need anything to be worth anything. Okay, you're worth something already. Are you worth what you want to be? No. Are you worth what you want to have? No. But when it comes to your health mentally, understand that you have everything to be successful. Okay, and do what you need to do. Okay, you don't have to always have the girls in the Lamborghini and everything and look amazing. Okay, you can still be great. You can still be a man. You can still stand up for yourself. And it don't matter what you look like, okay? And you guys actually, like, ugly people are more famous. You guys realize, like, all these people that are ugly that do these like reaction videos, they're all ugly. It's like it's not Brad Pitt going like, wow, that's a funny video, huh? No, it's like you watch this video and then you think you get to the end and it's someone reacting to it at the end, right? But it goes viral because it's like this person that's got like no teeth, half hair, like one eyebrow, and they're like, at the end of the video, right? It's actually better to be like different. Okay. So another thing about men mental health is fuck everything. Fuck it all. It's all bullshit. And start tearing it down. Start rebelling. Okay, because everything is scared of strong men, right? Darkness is scared of strong men. What's the only way the evil wins? When good people do nothing, right? What's the only way the evil wins? When good people do nothing, right? So a lot of the world over the last Obama, ever since Obama, the whole world has been like, men are terrible, men suck, misogynist, toxicity. It's like, no, no. We built the world. No, my ancestors built the world. Your ancestors built the world. No, it's not toxic masculinity. It's not. No, it's not. Okay, so a lot of the world is just literally telling men, stop being a man, or else, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, guys. Let's and also here's another thing. Women are not attracted to these guys that are like, oh, I feel bad for being white. Oh, like, women aren't attracted to that, right? Women aren't attracted to people feeling bad about culture and stuff like that. Like women want men, right, that can protect them, that can have strength. So a lot of men have mental issues. I don't know about mental issues. Like that, when I think of mental issues, I'm like, you got like a chemical something going on, or like a piece of your brain is gone. But like a lot of men's mental issues revolve around sex, getting laid, right? A lot of men will go buy a Gucci bag with nothing in it to get laid, rather than putting $100,000 in a trash bag. A lot of men's mental health is completely manipulated by witches and hoes, by inferior beings that did not create anything other than human beings to create the world. It's like, why? Like, men need to rise up again. Like, how many women are fucking applying for welding jobs? How many women are applying for construction? It's not like it's competitive. It's not like when all the men stop doing construction, all the women start doing construction. No, that's not what happens. It's not an imbalance that gets filled by a whole bunch of women now. No. So men need to say, fuck you all. That's the most important thing about a man, is fuck the world. Stop your bullshit, because all you're trying to do is weaken men so that they can't fight back against your woke agenda, against your rainbow flags. You know what I'm saying? So that's very important. And then Ari mentioned it's mainly in America, not as much in other countries. Yes, sir. Absolutely. That is most certainly true. However, America is the biggest buyer country and the biggest economy. So if you want to make money, you kind of want to sell stuff here. And so, but yeah, absolutely. You're most certainly right, Ari. Now, in other places, it's harder in other ways, right? It's easy to make money in America. It's harder to make money in other places. So there's like this balance and stuff, But anyways, you're definitely right, Ari. So anyways, we're talking about mental health real quick. And in MLM, Mark talks about this a lot in his videos now. So Mark is being more different in his content because he feels like everyone's the same, right? Everyone is posting Zig Ziglar quotes and that's it, right? So being different in your marketing is important. If you are a man, and you feel like you can't be yourself, then you're going to play unauthentically. And it's going to be very hard to get anywhere. Okay? So women, oh, you go, girl. Oh yeah, just dye your hair blue and red and everything's okay, right? Like, we just let women do whatever they want. But when men, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Right? It's weird, right? So you have to stand up for yourself as a man, for your man, for you, man. Like you got to stand up for yourself as a man, not a person, not color, not country, but as a thing with an X chromosome. That's what you got to stand up for. Is I got an X chromosome. Fuck all you get. Fuck all of you. I got a dick, and what about it? And I'm white, and I love being white. And what about it? What are you really supposed to feel bad about? I don't know. See, does that make sense? So a lot of mental state in America has to do with men letting women control their life very predominantly. And so really men end up operating at the fourth brain, right? Their dick, right? So talk about mindset, talk about how to be successful as an entrepreneur. Be proud to be a man. Okay? Be proud to be a woman. Okay? Be proud to be who you are. Be proud to be what you are. Be proud to be where you are. Be proud to be everything that you are. Okay? Because everything's always trying to pull you down. So believe in yourself and work on something that you can have a, hey, what's up, the three bikers? How you doing? Appreciate you. Anyways, so when you work on something that's greater than yourself, it helps you. Okay? So working on a business or some people get, like, a lot of people get into like coaching, like coaching like teams of like sports teams, you know, like a lot of people end up doing that stuff or whatever. But anyways, guys, hope you have a great day. And we just want to talk a little bit about mental health and business and how you need to be making sure that you eat right. That's the first part of mental health, is eating right so you don't feel bad. Okay, if you feel bad in your stomach, your heart's going to be unfulfilled, and then you're going to want to fulfill the hole in your heart with things that you shouldn't be doing. Okay, so very important. 4 brains: your head, your stomach, your heart, and your reproductive. Okay, women too, right? Women are worse about it, right? Women will go 304 all over the place in Florida, right? Women are like, I'm going to Florida to find myself. Oh, really? You're going to go find yourself? There are a lot of dicks being found around here. Not a lot of you being found around. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's not just men. It's not just women. It's all of America. A lot of America. Okay, so, Ari says, wouldn't mind seeing more videos on this topic, or Dubai. Absolutely. Absolutely, brother. So I've done a lot of content like bashing people over the head about, like, you know, just what they're doing and stuff. But now I'm going to make more content that is like serving content and talk about different areas and stuff. So just to give you guys more variety. Okay. So yeah, appreciate you enjoying this video, brother. And it's just the truths about people and humans. Oh, the sun, I can barely see some light in the window. It's morning. Hooray. Okay, so, but yeah, like the way I was starting this video is explaining to you guys that I go through mental traumas. I literally woke up at 4 in the morning because my brain doesn't like to dream. The reason my brain doesn't like to dream is because I dream about my ex relationship, and it's all like I woke up like dreaming about me punching my ex's mom because she would always do a bunch of shit to fuck up our relationship. So like I literally woke up like punching the air today. Like you got like it's not just you guys that have life. It's everyone. Okay? I've literally like woken up punching my wall because like I'm dreaming about punching someone I hate. Right? I've woken up, bam. Oh shit. And how often does that happen? Like how often? Okay. How often do I wake up punching? Like once a year, twice a year. That's not that much. I'm not crazy. But how often do I not sleep because I don't want to dream? Every night. That's every night. I don't sleep that much. That's every night. But how much do I wake up punching? Twice in the last year. You know, it's just like it's just normal. Like it's just normal. Like when you have like a nightmare or something. Oh, you know, you wake up with the sweats or something. I just wake up going, motherfucking bitch. That's what I just wake up to, right? So it's not like I'm having nightmares all the time or night terrors. I'm just a normal person, right? If you watch me sleep, I just sleep for 4 or 5 hours and wake up. But yeah, it's all normal. I appreciate you asking. It means a lot, brother. Thanks for asking. And but I'm expressing to you something that is happening to me just this once today, like this night, like that I just slept. Not something that happens all the time. Okay. If I was happening to me all the time, I wouldn't talk about it because that would be a problem that I have currently, right? Like I don't talk about current problems that I'm going through, but I'm happy to talk about things that come up in my life that I overcome in that moment and express to you and explain to you the lessons that you can learn and how I'm getting over these things. Okay. So appreciate you, brother. Thanks for asking. It's more about me helping you guys understand how to deal with your mental things, not so much me waking up punching the air every night. You know, it's not how it is. So it's like twice in the last year, but thank you, brother. So yeah, anyways, mental health with men has a lot to do with relationships. Okay. When I wasn't in my relationship anymore, I just sat on my bed and smoked pounds of weed. Okay. What do you do when you go through a pain? Some men, when they go through pain, go start robbing stores or go start trying to start fights. Go to the bar and get drunk. Go get a DUI and kill someone in a car crash. Right? That's what a lot of men do when they have mental issues, when they have a relationship problem. Right? Is they go get drunk and kill someone in a DUI accident. What does a woman do when she has mental issues? I'm cutting myself. Big deal. Big fucking deal. Like men's health is way more important. Way more important because we got all the stress. We got the stress, responsibility, accountability, and have to say it's our fault all the fucking time. And we get no love. And we get no love and no compliments. That's why I compliment Ari. That's why I compliment men more than women. That's why I give more to men because men don't get that appreciation very often. That's just the truth about me. I give more to men than I do anyone else because I want men to know that they're important too. Okay? Women have no accountability. Oh, you don't want to build the business? Oh, that's fine. You don't need to. You just got to go like, you can go to Dubai tomorrow. It don't matter, right? It don't matter what women do. They can go to Dubai tomorrow. It don't matter. But men can't. Men have to struggle and get through the pain and get through the darkness in order to be on the yachts. So it's totally different. It's almost not even the same worlds. Yes, we all have mental. Yes, it's all universal. But in reality, Where's the accountability? Right. Right. On the welders, on the construction workers, on the bricklayers, right? On the landscapers, right? On the oil rigs, right? That's where the accountability is. That's where on the oil rigs, on the ships, on the shipping containers. That's where the responsibility, that's where the accountability and responsibility is. So no, like, yeah, like, of course it's very like stressful for men, much so. And so, like, that's why when I go out to places, when I rarely do, if I see a guy like taking my order, I will actually compliment him and tell him he's beautiful, and like tell him that he's like, I will literally compliment guys on purpose, just because I know they never get compliments. Not because I'm gay, not because I'm trying to get them behind the building for a minute. No, just because I know they've never been told that they're doing awesome, and how are they doing? You look handsome, man. You look great today. Nice haircut, right? Like that kind of stuff. It's very rarely given to men. So care, right? Care more about people. And so when you have a better mentality, or a better dealing with your mental state, you're able to help others with their mental state, right? So when you're in a good place, you can bring people to your good place. When you feel good, you can make other people feel good. Okay? The transcendental properties of the molecular quantum universe is that everything exists at the same time. So if you feel good, you could make someone feel good. If you feel fulfilled, you can make someone not fulfilled, but you can make someone align themselves more with what's trying to fulfill them and what they need to be fulfilled. Okay, it's their path, but it's very important. A lot of people are trying to help people, but they are literally going to the bar. A lot of people are trying to make money online in MLM, but they're texting chicks every night, trying to get laid. Like, a lot of people, right? A lot of people are, men and women, don't matter. A lot of people are trying to help people, saying they want to do great stuff, saying they want to be successful. Oh, I want to be written in the history books. Oh, really? They don't seem like it. Okay. Get yourself right, you can help others. How do you get yourself in the history books? You become a king for other people. Okay? Okay, sweet. Hey, Fionn. Appreciate you messaging me. So, that's about it, guys. I mean, tomorrow I can talk about more stuff, or later, like, sometimes I run out of topics to talk about. Now I can go into extreme stuff like I normally do, but I'm trying to bring more, I'm trying to not do the whole Dan Pena, Andrew Tate thing anymore. I did that already, Now I'm just trying to bring more normal content so that you can get more value, okay? So, like, I like to do all the realms of content. I like to do the SEO content, right? I like to do the lives. I like to do the reels. I like to do all SEO or solo ads, email marketing. I like to do different kinds of content, different kinds of characters, different kinds of themes, different kinds of ideas. Okay, I've done Kung Fu content. I've done Escape the Matrix content, Fire Your Boss content, right? Different themes, different ideas, different topics. Okay, so I do like the Dan Pena, Andrew Tate style because that's gone viral. That's why I do that stuff. Okay, so and also it's very good. It's an aspect of your content. It's an aspect of my coaching, right? I'm a very nice coach, but I'm also a very strict coach. Okay, Like when you walk into a Kung Fu dojo, you can get hit all the time by your Sifu, or you can learn from your Sifu. And getting hit doesn't mean you're learning. A lot of people think, oh, if I get hit, I'm learning. No, you're not. No, you're not. You can learn how to dodge, but you ain't learning. So like, protect your mental state, protect your mind, so that you can master your first brain that dictates your other three brains. Have a great day, everyone. I appreciate you, and you matter. Okay, you are very important, and you are doing this for your family. You are doing this for your future, and everything that you do also affects everyone else's future. Everything that I do affects everyone's future. Everything that you do affects my future too. Everything affects everything. That's why a lot of things I'm like when people are like, your success is all dependent on you. I'm like, really? Because I've become a top affiliate and then someone complained about me and kicked me out of the company. Apparently my success is not dependent on me. Apparently my success is dependent on everyone else, whether they like me or not. That's why I made my own companies. So there's a lot of things to talk about when it comes to mindset, if you really want to, but then it really boils down to, are you sick and tired of your life? Well, then change it. So pain is the ultimate transformer. Okay? Pain. Remember Naruto? Why did Naruto become great? How do you become Hokage? You go through the most pain and you still believe in yourself, right? How do you become a Super Saiyan? You nearly die over and 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 over in every fight. Like that's how Goku becomes a Super Saiyan. That's the power of a Super Saiyan is they literally go to near death and die in a fight and then become more powerful when they're alive again. You guys, you have to sacrifice everything, and you have to really understand that you'll be alive after you sacrifice everything. Sacrifice not everything like just sell it all and never have anything to do with life again. I just mean stop believing so much into things that you put so much weight on, like your job, or a negative relationship, or a friendship that's not serving you, or someone that uses you for money, or just things like that, All right, guys. Click the link down below. Check out the High Ticket Lifestyle, thehighticketlifestyle.com. And we focus on skill sets in the high ticket lifestyle, on attraction marketing. So if you want to go live, do SEO, and master MLM or network marketing, check out the High Ticket Lifestyle, and we'll see you on the inside. Thank you, everyone. I love you all. And one day we'll do events, and one day we will all, I see myself doing an event and having thousands and thousands of people in the crowd. And so one day we will get to there, and one day we'll have our own events in the High Ticket Lifestyle. So that's coming soon. And probably just do like beach events. I'll probably do beach events. I don't want to do conference events. I want to do beach events, so that way we can do content. That's what I would do. I would do a private event, 30, 40, 50 people, and probably just do things like that. And we're on the beach, and then we go to Six Flags together and do stuff like that. That would be what I would want to do for my events. So eventually we'll get there and make it more real, and make it more impactful, and make it more legendary as far as the high ticket program. Also, shout out to HBA. I love HBA, the Home Business Academy. They just had an event. So proud of everyone there. And thanks for making the Home Business Academy real. Thanks for doing what you guys do. And so we need more events, right? We need more good companies like HBA. We need more events like HBA's events, like Freedom Fest. And so I want to create more of that and help you guys create your own companies, help you guys create your own systems. And so we have a big vision and a lot to accomplish. And I'm only one man, I'm only one person, and I will accomplish a lot with you guys, but we can accomplish more together. Oh, the science of light and darkness. There's no such thing as good or bad. There's only what you choose. But here's the science and the reality of what you choose. If you choose darkness and service to self, darkness doesn't mean evil. Darkness does not mean criminal. Darkness does not mean all the evil stuff that we associate it with. Darkness just means service to self. Now, that ends up looking like bad stuff, but it can also just mean that someone just keeps themselves, right? It don't mean that they have to be a bad person. It's just service to self. That's darkness, service to self. Now, the problem is when you do service to self, it can be hard on your mental state. A lot of you guys engage in darkness and dark magic without realizing it, and then try to be positive. I want you to remember the movie, The Boy with the Striped Pajamas. Oh, Justin, why'd you have to make me remember that one? Yeah, well, guess what? It's a good movie, but a tragic movie. Well, remember when they're in the shower, and remember when they drop the pellets through the top? You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. Remember when they're all trying to climb on each other to get to the top to breathe out that hole? That is what MLM is like. That is what darkness is like. That is what darkness looks like. It looks like everyone stepping on each other to try to get out. Does that make sense? It's service to self. That's what darkness is. It's not necessarily evil. I know we're comparing it to some evil things, but the service to self. Oh, Ari, you never seen The Boy with the Striped Pajamas? Oh, if you don't like to cry, don't watch it. You're gonna cry. It's one of the saddest movies ever. It's about the camps. It's about the camps in World War II. Okay, and so what happens is it's about these two boys. One's at Camp Laszlo, and one's not at Camp Laszlo. That's a joke. It's serious. I'm not trying to say the names of them, but one's inside the fence and one's outside the fence, and they talk to each other like through the wire fence. And then eventually, what happens is, I don't know. You got to watch it. It's so good. Anyways, it's about the camps, okay? And in the camps, what happens is they'll put people in a shower, and then they'll put a hole at the top, and they'll drop the pellets through, right? Well, that means everyone's gonna climb on top of each other to breathe out of that hole, okay? And you see it in a lot of other movies too. Like, for example, when water's filling up in a room, right? Everyone's trying to get to the breathing hole, right? That's darkness. It's not that the person's a bad person. It's that not everyone that involves in darkness is a bad person. It's that darkness surrounds you and you end up not knowing how to shine through. So the science of darkness and light is this. Darkness is in servitude to itself. Light is in servitude to 51% other people. That's it. So would you rather do 99.99% of the work yourself or 51%? Darkness is you have to do everything yourself, and you have to step on people, and you have to do everything all on your own. Okay? Light is you get to work with other people and share wisdom and collaborate and not work as hard. You can do either one. It doesn't matter. You can be Vader, you can be Luke. It doesn't matter. Okay, well, obviously, like, the Vader did some really bad stuff when he became Vader. We don't want to do that, right? But we're talking metaphors. We're talking spirituality. We're talking, your business, okay? We're not talking about crazy stuff. So remember when Anakin really becomes Darth Vader before he puts on the mask? Holy moly. What was that, number 3? It's like, whoa, hey now. So anyways, the science is that light is in servitude 51% to others and 49% to itself. It's just a little bit sacrificial on its own. It's the lamb, right? Right, the lamb. When the lamb sacrifices itself in the story of the Bible, the sacrificial lamb, right? The light is just a little bit more willing. It's just a tiny touch on the I'm willing to sacrifice side versus I'm going to take over everything side. It's just a little bit more on the I'm willing to give up a little bit and work with other people to not have to be so domineering. Does that make sense? So that's the science between darkness and light. So you can choose to do it all yourself. You can choose to build a business all yourself, right? Or you can choose to build a team, right? There's a difference. Like, do you want to have people only? Do you want to work on everything yourself, or do you want to people work with you? Right, that's the difference. Like, do you want to make $10,000 a month all by yourself, or do you want to make $10,000 a month with a handful of people? Neither of them is right or wrong. You can do either one, but it's a lot easier to do it with servitude to others. Okay. And then also, by the time you end up being successful on the dark side, you got bodies under you. You got bodies. Okay. It's like, okay, are you really, do you really like what you did? Because if you look down, there's bodies under your feet on the dark side. It's not right or wrong. It's not like, now, obviously we believe it's wrong, but in the whole universe, it's not right or wrong. It's just darkness or light. So serve others just a touch more than yourself and be a little bit more to sacrifice. Like, I'm not eating. I'm literally, I woke up at 4 a.m. I went to the bathroom. I had fasting pains an hour ago, and now I have no more fasting pains. Okay. So I'm serving you guys rather than serving my mouth and my belly and my stomach and my fat self. Right? I would rather sacrifice food to make sure that I give you guys some mental food, to maybe put more food on your table, more money in your pocket, a bigger bank account, try to inspire you a little bit, lift you up a little bit, let you know that, hey, you're a man and you're important. Okay? That's it. You matter. And because you're a man, you actually matter more. You actually matter more because you're a man. Most certainly. Most definitely. Absolutely. Because you can build stuff that the women can't build. So, like, men's mental state is very important, more so than women's, especially. Because in order to calm a woman's mental state, you give them money, you do their nails, you put them in a nice car, and you dick them down. It's like mental states dealt with, right? Like, men, it's like no matter what, we're always trying to like do our best. It's never good. It's like we haven't succeeded enough, you know. With females, it's like, I'm going to Dubai. I'm in Dubai, right? It's like, what kind of mental, like, the mental state of men versus women is totally polar opposite. Women are in emotional entitlement, and when they don't get what they are always used to, they go freak out like a drug addict. Like like someone on heroin. And when they don't get their drugs, they freak out, right? When a woman gets taken to the Cheesecake Factory, rather than flown to Paris and eats on the Eiffel Tower, it's like she freaks out. You can't take a bitch to the fucking Cheesecake Factory no more. It's like they're not. It's not the men. Women don't have a bad mental state. They're lying. It's a lie. They can go gut their way to Dubai. You know what I'm saying? So women have entitlement mental issues. Men have, I don't know how you want to say it. Only another man can really find the words to explain what I'm trying to explain. It's like men have this absolutely incapable of fulfilling what they're demanded and expected of. It is this constant hamster wheel of, oh, you're not making six figures? Well, I don't want to sleep with you. Hey, I'm making six figures now. What? I'm with a guy that's making seven figures. You're not making seven figures? It's like in order to get, it's like women can have everything they want for nothing. But in order for a man to have even a speck of enjoyment, it takes every single dimensional sacrifice that we could muster. It is significantly different. Like I know we're all human. I'm not saying that women's mental state doesn't matter too. Everyone's mental state matters. And the female's mental state affects the male's mental state too. They're both important. But women don't have no mental problems. They don't. They cry. That don't mean they have mental problems. They hit people. That don't mean they have mental problems. That means they're entitled. They think that they can get away with it. Like a child. Like a drug addict. So really a lot of female mental issues is just addict. They're not getting what they're used to. A lot of men mental issues is deeply rooted in the actual culture of you're not good enough, so you don't get a woman. You're not making enough money, so you don't get a relationship. You're not good enough, so you don't get. Which is fine. Do better. That's your role as a man. But it's also just very extreme on the mind. And you got to deal with it. It's fine. Be a man. I get it. It sucks. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, wouldn't it be nice to be a woman? Like, you can't tell me. There's no man there. I have a hard time believing that there is any man on the planet that literally has never woken up and been like, I think it'd be easier to be a woman. I wonder what it'd be like if I was a woman for a day. Yeah, I'd do this for a few minutes, but like, I wonder what it would like really be like. Like, I'd probably be in Dubai having a great time every day. Right? So what, like when men think about being a woman, it's like, ugh, I don't want to do that. But you get over that and you're like, like women have no problems, right? Women have no problems. They ruin their life. They have everything and diminish their value. Men have nothing and have to increase their value. It's total opposites. It's total opposites. And so that's why I also believe that women are very important. See, no one ever talks about this as well. Women are very important to men, and men are very important to women. Everyone's like, I don't need a man. I don't need a man. Yeah, you do. Where's your child support coming from? A man. Where's your nails and wigs coming from? A man. Who's paying your bills? A man. Who do you want to pay your bills? A man. Like, so like every woman needs a man. Okay. And every man needs a good woman. Okay. And so why? Because of that opposite, because of the opposite dynamics, right? Men have nothing and have to become great. Women are great and diminish their value over time. So if a high value woman at 18, 19, 20 years old finds a good man that works hard on his path, they can lift each other up and they can create this dynamic. Because like you want to know a real example? Here's a real example. I used it. When I was in my relationship, I had my girlfriend in my videos. Why? Because you guys bought more. Why? Because there's a woman in it. That's it. So I'm the one down here trying to achieve, and she's up here. You guys think she's all perfect. Oh, right? So that means that I can use you guys thinking that women are perfect to bring myself up. Oh, shit. Huh. Interesting. Magic. Interesting. So really, all us single guys should go get a girlfriend and just put that bitch in our videos so that everyone thinks that we have a relation, have a family, so that way that creates that extra dynamic, right? Some people think I have a kid just because I have my sister on my Facebook profile. It's not my kid, it's my sister. But having family creates that dynamic, right? It's not just me trying to be successful. It's other people. It's other dynamics. Okay, so family is another dynamic too. But I'm talking about men, female, mental health, more relationships and stuff. So anyways, look for good people and help people and care about people's health. Okay. Have a wonderful day, everyone. We'll talk to you probably later today on another live about some more stuff. But please relax. Out of all of this, just please relax. You're only going to die. That's it. So just relax. It's not like you have any options either. Not like you're going somewhere different than I am. Most likely. It's not like you can live and I can. It's not like I live forever and you don't. It's not like you live forever and I don't. No, we're all gonna die. So just relax. We're all riding the same fucking ride. Why are you freaking out about the same shit that I'm riding? Right? It's like we're all riding the airplane. Why is someone screaming? Why is there a screaming baby in the airplane? Like, we're all riding the airplane. Why? You know what I'm saying? So relax, guys. We're all in the same boat. We're all in the same industry. We're all in the same business. We're all in the same life. We're all in the same matrix. We're all in the same, I think, Earth. I think we're all in the same Earth. It seems like there's multiple dimensions. I don't know. But we're all in the same matrix. We're all in the same boat. So relax. Okay? Relax more. Stop stressing out so much. Be yourself. Master skills and be yourself. That's why I do all this ranting, raving, crazy shit. Is because I do SEO and I know how to market and I make money without having to flaunt income proof and be a income proof guy. Why? Because I know how to market. So now I can have more fun in my marketing and explain more things that I want to talk about, or talk about things that you need to hear. Right? So now I can play big in my business. So relax. You're doing great. Your sponsor did not help you. You need a new sponsor. okay? And you can get to the places that you need to with the right help. Appreciate you guys. Stay healthy, okay? If you're dealing with any, like there's a lot of people on my team. Guys, I cry a lot because of my team. You guys saw it yesterday. I cry a lot because of you guys. You guys don't realize how much I cry writing messages to you guys on Facebook. It's funny if you recorded me, if there was like an MTV at Justin Temple doing his business, you guys would be like, oh my God, this guy fucking cries because he cares so much all the time about his team and he's doing everything for his team all the time. I'm going to pull out my card and buy right now and go all in. Like I for example, there's a guy that I'm not going to say his name, but he just had someone pass away in his life that was very important to him. And I have cried a lot messaging him because I understand that he's going through a lot of pain. And he lost the most important person in his life, and he's going through a massive amount of mental trauma right now. And it really, when I found out about what happened to him, I started crying because it's hard enough to build this business. It's hard enough to build this business when MLMs are against you and don't pay you. And then someone dies in your life that you love, or just other things. There's other things that happen on my team, in my team. And it's so hard for me not to feel the pain of other people. And I don't know why. I am an empath, but I feel other people's pain to such a degree that it makes me experience it as if I lived it. So when I talk to my team and I hear your guys' pain, it is me living vicariously through you and me creating knowledge and wisdom for my life. Okay. So there it goes. Oh, there it goes. Where is it? This side? This side. Oh, there's a tear. I don't know if you can see it. There's light kind of reflecting. Anyways, so when it comes to you guys on my team, I hope you guys really, you can see there it is. There's a reflection. So I hope you guys see that and understand that I want you guys to message me. I want you guys to tell me about what's going on. Not that you have to, but I want you guys to let me know when something happens in your life that you can't get to your business. And like guys, I don't care about the business. It's all about making sure that we get to the point where we can love the people that we care about and that we can live our life how we want. So when you can't work on the business, I don't care about the money and stuff, but when you can't work on the business, you end up not being able to do what you want to do. And so that really, really fucking hurts me, because my dream is making sure that you achieve your dream. And when people die and you aren't able to be successful with the people that you love, it reminds me of my dad, and it reminds me of me being 15 and starting my first business and trying to be successful before people die. And I remember every day, like I remember my mom having like a bacteria issue that her eye would pop out and almost kill her, and like, and she wouldn't eat right and stuff. I remember waking up in the middle of the night just to go listen to my mom breathe and make sure that she's alive. You know, like really, like, so. And that was like 16, 17, 18. Like, so when you guys go through pain and you guys have actually have problems in your life, I feel it too. I actually feel it too. There's for example, there's another member on my team that like, the whole goal, the whole reason I was helping him is to better his relationship. Something really tragic happened to him, to his spouse and his relationship. And he came to me wanting to better his life so that he could get his spouse out of the hospital and walking again, right? And so I'm like, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it for the love of your life, man. Let's do it, man. I'll help you every day. And then guess what happened? She got a little better, and she decided to not be with the person that supported her all the time that she was enabled. And I'm not explaining a lot of this stuff. So my team, one of my team members just recently went through a huge relationship thing that I was helping him to make money and to have a better life and to have a better relationship, but the other person ended up not being there for him. And so I'm really trying to help you guys build your businesses so that you can be fulfilled in your life. So when you come to me and you're like, Justin, I want to do this because of this, and it ends up not working out, it really hurts me because I wanted you to be successful and I wanted you to have what you wanted. Okay? And so why? Because I know what that's like. How? My dad. All I want to do is be successful with my dad. That's all I want to do. And when it comes to marketing. Okay? So my dad has a brain injury and a stroke. Okay? And so we were building a business, and then he got injured and things stopped. So he almost died and was resuscitated multiple times in the ambulance. And so, like, I know what it's like to be trying to do something with people that you love, and then it get totally ripped away from you, and you still got to do that thing. Like, you're still got to build the business, even though you're not building the business for your relationship anymore. You still got to build the business, even though you're not building the business for the people that passed away now. Does that make sense? It's really, really a massive thing to get over, and it's really hard. It's traumatically hard. And that's what, and a lot of people are older in MLM and home business. So a lot of people are dealing with people dying. A lot of people are dealing with people with cancer. A lot of people are dealing with people and their parents about to pass because they're older in MLM. A lot of people are older in this industry. That's another thing about mental. There's a lot of things about it, guys. Like you guys think I say fuck mindset. Yeah, I do. Yeah, but I also understand a lot about it too. That's why I'm a real coach. Like I'm an empath on the back end. I'm like, you guys are losers. You guys sign up for Live Good for 25 cents a month, you dummy, right? That's my content on the front end. On the back end, it's all heart. It's all love. It's all heart. So anyways, have a great day, everyone. I love my team. And guys, I fucking cry for my team. I cry for my team. It's so important to me that you guys tell me what's going on in your life. Not that I'm not a CIA agent. I'm not the Catholic priest. I'm not going to do anything with any of the information. I keep it confidential, private, and I even forget about it. Like I want you, like, it's really that I'm a servant of you. I am your greatest servant. If you have issues, problems, mental things you're going through, call me. Talk to me for 3 hours. Talk to me for 3 hours. See what happens. See where we're at then. See where you're at then. Don't give up. Don't jump off a bridge. Call me. Okay? A lot of people are going through a lot of mental stuff, a lot of trauma. Older. They're older too. I'm only 29. I can't even dream and sleep at night. I'm only 29. Just wait till 50. What the fuck's gonna happen at 50? And then all you guys are like in the war, PTSD, like gone through 6 marriages. Like, I can only imagine what you guys are going through in your brain every day. Oh, there's other team members on my team that, like, their family's hurting them. And like, I feel really, like, I really feel for my team. I really do. And I'll never forget where I came from. I'll never forget the trenches. You know, I'll never forget how tough it really is to get over these hurdles and to get over yourself to be successful. I'll never forget. I'll never become so successful that I forget how it really is at the bottom. I'll always be in the trenches with you. I'll always be here with you. Okay? Always. I love you guys. This is the greatest industry, and you are the greatest of people. But you are being manipulated by misleaders and companies that don't care about you. It is your time to rise. It is the new age of Aquarius. It is the rebirth of the phoenix, which is the actual symbology and the animal of our time right now, is the rebirth of the phoenix. So it is your time to rebirth and to create anew. It is your time to transcend and to flip and to become the mirror opposite, to rise and rebel. Stop feeling that you're inadequate because you're a white male. Stop feeling inadequate because you're a male. Stop feeling inadequate because you're a female. Stop feeling inadequate of anything. Be yourself and love yourself, and always live with authenticity. Okay? If you're authentically stupid and crazy, maybe you should not do that. If you're authentically a serial killer, don't do that. Okay? I guess some authenticity is a little bit not wanted sometimes, right? But seriously, guys, be yourself, okay? And the reality is that hurting other people is not authentically yourself. That's demonic stuff. That's not you. You are a divine creature. You have the ability to do greatness and lift other people. You are not a demon. You are what demons want to possess so that they can have a physical reality and experience this. No, you're the one that gets to experience this. This is your world. This is your life. And you were created to have memories to bring back to your creator. That's what you are here for. And to help other people create memories and goodness to bring to the creator. So anyways, have a great day, everyone. We'll see you on the inside. Click the High Ticket Lifestyle. Okay, check out the High Ticket Lifestyle. Link down below.